All right. Well, Andy No is still doing the good work and reporting. Sure enough, now another Antifa activist. What is he caught doing? Caught chomoing. Yes. Sex crimes with a minor. Oh, and what was he doing? At the time, he was some type of former counselor for abused children, and when fundamentally that kind of criminal thing ran out, he ends up becoming one of these people who goes into DEI. So he went from being a diddler into where all the real money was, DEI. See, this is who the left is. The left is Hassan Abi and Twitch and the moderators. You threaten the life of a senator. Twitch is like, bro, that's not cool. You're off for a day. You advocate openly for violence against Jewish Israelis because you very likely are actually a vehement hater of Jews. Okay, there and so it's great. My whole thing is Hassan and all of these people on the left, just like how the Democrats, they answer, they're going to clap back at Trump. And what do? They literally do this giant speech that it looks like we've even identified that one of the Doge people did a lot of digging and found out most likely the speech was written by this guy. Here's what he used to do, yada, yada, yada. And because remember, that's what the right wing has been doing for like a decade. We've been doing the digging and the hard work, and then we find the gold. And it keeps being embarrassing for the left of center. So now, what's popping is that this 22 of us are all reading the exact same speech after Trump's speech to clap back at him, and nobody's getting like how phony this comes across. No. The right is getting how hilariously phony and disingenuous this is. And so it's starting to show like, no. Okay, Democrats at this stage, the way that you guys keep totally fumbling things like this, we're all going to say the same speech, all 22 of us. Okay, Americans catch that. That's why that's why we have show business. That's why we're such good criminals. You got to be good at it. You got to do it well. And if you're not going to do it well, then just to kind of admit like, okay, well, we had this guy type this speech up for all 22 of us. That would have been genuine. This is our party's retort. That would have been genuine. But you guys came at it like, look, we're on TikTok, we're streaming, bros, and we all have the same speech. Like, the young don't notice things like that. Like, they don't think it's fucking hilarious. And then there's also the thing of, does Schumer not get, like, how not picturesque he is? Like, that's so much fun. Schumer is so weird looking. And so, like, just unnerving and creepy and, like, I'm really enjoying that. Like, in particular, he's not getting how he comes across. Like, he comes across kind of like like you would presume the Mystery Machine gang, they would presume that Schumer was the bad guy. I mean, he walks like the creeper. He talks like the creeper. How can he not be the creeper? Just, oh my God, that one time with that weird Democratic event And he starts doing some weird dance move, him and Colbert. And that was just so bad. That was just one of those moments where you're like, this is a person who I don't think has ever danced in their life. Like, what the fuck? Like you're just looking at them like, what the fuck am I seeing here? What alternate universe are they from? Like the lizard men. What world are they actually from? They're from like the land where they breed Gormagons or something. Well, now I'm kind of wondering. I've got a nice day. And there's this part of me that's like, I wonder if I should walk, like go up a hill or wait for a little while. I gotta admit, I gotta do my laundry though. So, or do I just go get like a morning snack? And yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Get a morning snack and consider all the options I have on my day off. But yeah, that was the incredible lack of style that the whole thing, the reaction to Trump is having. Oh my God, fucking Al Green waving his stick around, looking like a moron, and then these doofuses with their little paddle signs. That's false. I mean, that was just, it's so sad. It's really legitimately sad. Just seeing like how the Democrats are now like these like incredibly uncool, unstylish, like weirdos, just weirdos. So beyond that, so now it's this thing of now almost anything that the Democrats have done, you have to show how this has worked out. Like in some way, you've got to start showing people like, oh yeah, this went real well. This is really great. This is real cool. Look at we did this, and look, you see, if you had just continued this, look at the benefits you'd have. The Democrats have tried everything they could to separate themselves from Antifa. Nobody on the right will let them do that. And they keep acting like, oh yeah, because it was just organic. People, they were just tired of Trump and the things Trump does and the things he says. And, only to find out like, oh, actually, no, you guys were funding numbers gins that were ginning up your numbers. And so at this stage, having been discovered in this many ways, it's actually kind of fun to see them flounder. I'm actually really going to enjoy. I think honestly, before I didn't think this, I think Hassan is going to be what really, really costs them in the long run. I think that he's going to be way more of a liability than any of us are foreseeing. Because imagine, oh yeah, I forgot. I was thinking about this. So, Mr. Packer, imagine this. Imagine Kennedy talking to Clancy and Piker. So Hassan, it seems you hate Jews. Mr. Clancy, it seems, from what I'm seeing here, and then it would be like, now, I understand you're a streamer. And can't you see? I understand you're a streamer. And I don't really know about this business. But I would think, let me put my glasses on. I would think that people would not be fond of Jew hatred. But apparently, Mr. Clancy, a lot of people are fond of the hatred of Jews. Mr. Clancy, Dan, can I call you Dan, Mr. Clancy? Do you hate Jews? as he slowly goes through all these streamers. Denims. They call you Denims. Okay. Is that your real name? Or do you just like blue jeans? I like blue jeans. You could probably imagine from my accent, I come from a part of the country where we wear blue jeans a lot. And yes, indeed, we do, with pride. Now, let me ask you, Miss Denims, I don't mean to cast aspersions on your name, but you were a moderator. Somebody keeps saying, Janny, I don't understand this. I'm not in the business. Do you hate Jews? I was going through this in my mind like the other morning, giggling over my cup of coffee, just like, oh, this would be so hilarious, like just imagining this congressional hearing where all these Congress people start having to ask streamers, so do you have a beef with the Jews? What's the deal with Twitch, Mr. Clancy? Do you hate Jews? That kind of thing is going to have to be done, apparently, to embarrass these activists. And so it's going to be good times. It's going to be fun to see them trying to figure out how to say something that they still have of what apparently is a substantial following, possibly from the Middle East. I guess that's what I'd have to guess. That because somebody was talking about the actual who actually uses Twitch, and apparently that's probably why we're seeing what we're seeing. They want to see Bob's and Vagine of Amaranth, and they want to see, Jew hate mode, as that's what the Alma really is about. All right. Talk to you guys later.